Yes, sir, I'm on a tirade tonight, aren't I? Must be my libertarian streak starting to show. Well, let's go into another little rant here concerning something that's been around the oldest, I guess the oldest thing that's ever been going on in the world, occupation in the world, prostitution. Our government works so hard to keep it illegal, which is complete nonsense. All they're doing is making a whole class of criminals out of somebody that's just doing, by the Constitution, 2 consenting adults. No kids. No kids, damn it. Alright, got that out of the way. 2 consenting adults making a economic agreement between each other. Why does the government have a business sticking its nose in there, telling these women what they can and cannot do with their bodies? I think they sat there and showed Roe versus Wade that a woman could do pretty much what she wanted to do, including kill her baby. But she's not allowed to rent her cooch out to somebody? Come on, please. Either you give it all or you got none. Alright, can't sit here and do it wobbly back and forth. Government has no business. A lot of things the government has no business in. We'll get into that later someday. But this is another one. This is the drugs and everything. You know, this woman sat there, and you always hear that find what you can do and do it well. Well, that's what a lot of these women out here can do. You know, I wouldn't know. No, I ain't never done that, you know. So first off, I ain't got the damn money for it, all right? Ain't enough money in the world, I think one of them told me once. So, but anyhow, you know, they're out here trying to make a living for them and their kids and everything else, and our government's stepping in using 10 times the amount of money it would take to support this woman, instead to sit there and prosecute her, throw her in jail, fine her. And how does she pay the fine? That's right, going out there and selling that cooch once again until she gets enough money up to pay that fine. Then they'll arrest her again. Just a big scam, just a big go around. They got all these vice cops and all these other, you know, another big old bureaucracy of police officers getting into your private stuff, sitting there looking into your car and aggravating the hell out of you and stuff, setting up all these sting operations and everything. Shame on them. Yeah. It's another thing that should be legalized and taxed. You tell these women they can sit there and do it. We set up brothels in areas away from schools and churches and everything, about like beer joints. It solves so many problems. There's a lot of guys out there complete and total losers that just can't get a girlfriend or anything. Well, they will sit there and be much better off knowing they can go out here, push a lawnmower for a few days, make up about $50, $60, $100 and go spend a night at the brothel. Problem solved. Date night, hey, you know. I mean, why sit there? I mean, it's a sure thing. It ain't a sure thing you're going to sit there and take some girl out, drop $100 on her, wine her and dine her, and then at the very last you say the wrong thing and you put out, right? Okay, this is a guaranteed thing. She don't care what you say. All right? Okay. Prostitution should be legalized. Prostitution should be set there and set up as, you know, let them unionize. Let them set up in their own little thing. It would take out a lot of the criminal element, take out all these pimps and hoes and all that other stuff. It would set up practically a new industry overnight. You would take an entire class of female out of the poverty level and bring her up to where she would be. The better she is, the better. I mean, some of the most expensive prostitutes on the planet are around Washington, D.C. Oh, wait a minute, I thought they made the laws that said you can't do that. And yet they're the ones up there doing it the most. They got call girls and all these other nice names they call them. Shame on them. But mind my words, things would be a lot better off if they legalized the stuff and sit there and let them tax it and regulate it like every other industry. It'd be a lot better. Show their shot records. You ain't going to catch nothing, take it home and everything. You're not going to go out, rape, and do all this other stuff. And you have a set rate so you know exactly what it is. You go out and you do a little bit of work. Guaranteed. Okay? Thank you.